what's your name and how did you get into art?
My name's Elijah.
Elijah?
I was a born artist. I was born Picasso, but like my mom was an artist.
Okay.
And I also had an uncle who was an artist, and like I grew up with like their art all around me, so I wanted to be like them.
What do your teachers expect of you now?
Now, as opposed to when I first came in,
Yeah.
like at first they expected us to be like realistic painters and just paint from life as like naturalistic as possible.
Okay.
Like to get that general grounding, like skill. But like now that we get older, we're supposed to be developing our own style and just our own unique taste and whatnot. And like I'm thinking about incorporating that younger like cartoon influence, you know? But
Okay. So, what are the themes that you're working on right now? And where do you see yourself going?
I'm working on a couple of different themes in my work. One has to do with like sexuality and just like gender roles in terms of sex and whatnot. Just like discharging your like or society's expectations of imagery and whatnot. And then also I just do a lot of things that are spawned from like personal feelings and whatnot. Like someone I admire, or like I may find this person's face interesting to paint, so I'll paint them. So it's like I don't have one particular direction yet. And what am I planning on doing?
It's emergent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know where you're going. But a lot of people don't know where they're going. And that's perfectly normal. I don't know where I'm going. So my grandfather told me if I wanted to be an artist, I need to keep doing it, right? What would you recommend to artists who are just beginning and are thinking about being artists? Like, what do you think that they should be doing, like on a day-to-day basis? Do you look at art every day?
I try to.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists are different, so some artists benefit from like doing art every single day and just being around art every single day.
Yeah.
And then some are just like they do it frequently or whenever they like get inspiration and whatnot. So like I feel like those artists are inspired more by daily life and just like their friends and whatnot, and they bring them into it. So like I'd say it's just all about keeping it up, like whether you do it really frequently, like every day or not, you know?
Right.
If you want to improve your skills, like you have to figure out what your weakness is and then just like tackle that. Like if your weakness is drawing things accurately, like getting scale and everything correct, then I thought of this like exercise recently where I would take like a complicated thing, right? Like maybe a person or a bundle of like clothing and whatnot. Just keep drawing it over and over again until like instead of seeing like, oh, it's a bundle of clothing, you see it as each line and shadow and whatnot, and then you apply that way of thinking to other things, and just like it's just about doing it a lot and getting used to whatever medium you're using and just like the way of thinking about things and relations. So
Nice.
wait, doesn't it have to be quiet for this?
No, you're good.
Okay.
See, that's something she would have asked us. Just for the video. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying. Here, you can walk.